Hey guys, welcome back. It's your boy Sir Drinks a Lot, and today we're back on the road. Not that we were away from it. I've just been doing a bit of my videos from the house with the new setup, and trying to decide what I want to do when it comes to video editing programs. I am used to using Corel Video Studio. It's a really good program, but I got away from using it all entirely, mostly because my computer just my computer would shut down, freeze up, and I would lose stuff. It didn't happen like all the time, but I'm kind of a slow goer, so I might start working on a file, let's save, then go grab something to eat, or I might not save, and then, you know, go do something, come back later, watch a show, come back later, mess with it, and then there would be the rendering time to save it, and it would render to a file format, and that'd be it. Yeah, while it's rendering, the machine would freeze up or stop or something, and so the file was damaged. The save wasn't complete, or I didn't save before I started rendering, and you can't go to save while it's rendering. There are tons of different reasons, mostly me just being dumb. But not knowing when my computer would decide to hiccup made me just less and less likely to do a lot of stuff. But it does take a lot of time to do editing. Which I like doing. Same thing with doing like After Effects. I really enjoyed. I use Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop. I had a pretty decent version. It was really good, but it was before, I had it before subscriptions. Anyway, so, and I like I said, I enjoy it. I think y'all have seen some of the stuff I do, but I got really, I really, Photoshop is definitely something that I use. I would definitely use several times a month. You know, really good program. Which I can find other programs that work with it, and they can also work with PDFs. You know, so that's not much of a problem. Except I do really like the program. If I want to continue to do it, same thing goes for After Effects. I need to do subscriptions for Adobe because they don't offer just, you know. Now I can do the bundle, which has tons of different things, except for like stuff that I don't use. $54.99 a month, and I have access to all the stuff. And I'm like, you know, that's actually not that bad considering the amount of stuff that you use. Thing is, I don't use it on a regular basis, so paying $54, you know, $60 a month, basically. I mean, that's not actually true, but like 58, 57, whatever, a month. I don't. It's like having a subscription, like having a gym membership, but you don't go. After a while, after 3 or 4 months, you don't really use the programs. It's getting less and less worth it. You're not getting anything back for it. Now, I would end up just using it for the experience and enjoying it and doing personal projects. Basically, my feelings are, would I use it enough? Because, like After Effects, I probably wouldn't use as much unless I was really starting to get back into video editing and doing graphics and stuff, which would be fun. I wouldn't mind doing it, but especially like I liked making it kind of like a test. Like when I would see, hey, do a light through the eyes tutorial. I like running through that. I liked doing that and running through that and making my own, doing my version of it with my pictures versus their pictures, running the motion tracking, individualizing the tracking, that, and and changing things up, making the colors different than what it had said, and then rendering the video. That was always kind of fun. I like doing that. Kind of like in classes in a way, but still following their instructions. My idea was that if I kept doing it, eventually I wouldn't need the instructions for certain things because I would know what I needed to do. If I needed to do a motion blur, if I needed to do, depending on the program, like the tracking or the sharpness or the color grade or turbulent displacement. I'm a Film Riot fan, by the way. So, I really enjoyed that. That was actually something that I really, really liked doing. I mean, I said I can even say that. I think I really like doing it, which is different for me. And the Photoshop I like doing when I had a project, but not having a project, I would start things, but like never finish things. Like doing stupid stuff like going through pictures and closing people's eyes, or make them squint, or give them smiles when they like really kind of creepy smiles. That's fun. Swapping heads on things. Like I have a picture of me. It's one of my favorites. I call it Otterly Josh, and it's of an otter with his hands on his face like this. And I replaced the otter's face with mine. Anyway, still talking about it. I can either pay $20.99 a month for Photoshop and then $20.99 a month for After Effects, or I can spend $54.99 and pay for both plus a bunch of other stuff. It makes sense to do the $54.99, but geez, that's a bit to do. And money's tight. It is, but it's Plus, I've got this wedding coming up. I'm supposed to be taking video and pictures and stuff and making a video. Is what I've been requested to do. So I can either purchase the video editing program. That's another thing. The video editing program that I normally use, I was doing updates. So it's updates of the previous program. So I have access to some updates, but I haven't updated in a few years also. And now I can either basically it's like $64 to get the program, because since I'm going to a different computer, I don't have the original full install. So I have to fully install on the computer, and then Anyway, it's frustrating. It's something I'm dealing with. And you're all like, "Hey, Josh, I tuned into this for a freaking lap it up." And you're all like, "Where's my drinks, man?" And I'm like, "Well, okay, you know what? Fair point. I mean, we're already like 10 minutes in, and I haven't had a drink yet. So here's what we're gonna do. We'll get to the drink. A Clear American Red, white, and blue pop. That's right. Red, white, and blue pop. Isn't that weird? I thought so. I thought it would be interesting anyway. Don't get too weird on me. The same thing, that 3 containers gets 10 calories, whereas 1 container is 0. Like that makes any sense. But it's like the whole thing's about 12 fluid ounces, 410 milligrams of potassium, which is good, 5 milligrams of sodium. Everything else is zeros. Like I said, Clear American definitely has that down pat. They have the zeros. You get a tasty beverage for 0 guilt. The only thing that upsets me about this is because I know people who are allergic to aspartame, is the fact that it's aspartame. So, whew. Yeah, it smells like a popsicle. Ooh. It's mostly sweet. There's a little bit of sour in there. But it's actually not too bad. Yeah. Okay. I got that. Whew. It's nice. It's nice. Yeah. It is very sweet. I will give you that. But I mean, it's modeled after freaking popsicles. That woman's here. Okay. A lady with a Mazda with a ignition issue. I'm gonna replace the ignition key after her key, take the old one out, put the new one in. We don't do normally like customers waiting. You know, we don't really have a lobby for people to just sit and chill. You know, we mostly want you in and out. Now, we're going to be hospitable, you know, but we don't really have a waiting area, you know, and we obviously don't want you to sit outside. And that's what some people think. They're just like, well, I'll just sit outside and wait. I don't have to. I'm like, that's not the point. Is that, like, we don't have a... I mean, you have to leave it for some particular reason. My guys get incredibly busy and nobody can be free to work on it that morning. Then we'll have to call you. Like, weird shit can happen, and we might need it for the whole day. Anyway, I'm not gonna get further than that. But anyway, not bad. Red, white, and blue pop. Clear American, not bad. Way to go. I was actually expecting it to be a bit more candy-ish. I mean, it's very sweet, but I was expecting it's more of a... I wasn't expecting it to like it as much. Let's go with that. But yeah, no, it does remind me of a Bomb Pop. If you like melted it down and yeah, good nostalgia stuff too. You get that, memories of the Bomb Pops and everything. But like always eating them, or you can suck the whole thing if you want, or biting off in parts. But like this is all of it all at once. Yeah, I'd say I'm going to go ahead and give it a 4 and a 7. A 4 and a 7. Yeah, definitely. And definitely would drink this again. So that's why I'm thinking with a 7. Yeah, if you guys get a chance, tell me what you think. This is pretty awesome. As always, I am Sir Drinks a Lot, and I'm wishing you health, wealth, and love with enough time and gusto to enjoy it all down to the last drop. You guys take care, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.